Alright guys, what is going on? And this was supposed to be the main event, Jay Austin versus El Monster, and I was really looking forward to it. But here's the deal. If you watched my video about everything wrong with WWE2K17, this match, as you might know, had a problem. And that problem is that glitch right there. And before I had tried it about 5 times, I just tried it again some more, and it's still the same way. So we had to keep what we got, and it's very annoying. I'm very pissed about it. Trust me, guys, I am not happy with what happened with this match. Now here's the deal: since we're still gonna have this match, but what's gonna happen is we're gonna give these guys another chance at the pay-per-view, so the match is not glitchy. It just really pisses me off. But Jay Austin versus El Monster the Monster, it should be pretty entertaining. I don't know if we can get past the glitch, but as you can tell, it kind of looks like, if you look like that from a comment earlier, it looks like he's got his underwear around his ankles, and damn it, it really does. I don't really like it, and the thing is, I changed his boots to see if that was the problem. And damn it, it's not the problem. I don't know what else to do, but I'm hoping it doesn't happen again. I talked a lot about this on the Everything Wrong with WWE2K17, that they put a patch. It fixed a lot of things, but a lot of things are still fucked up. And I guess these shoes are one of them. As you see, look at Jay Austin with the strength to pick up the monster into that backbreaker. That had to hurt. Now goes in with a kick right to the chest. And now tries to pick the monster up, and no way he hits that freaking chokeslam. Holy shit. Or chokeslam bomb, whatever you want to call it. But El Monster, the Monster, I'm gonna say the Monster, kicks, just hit the reversal, kicks out, whatever. Let's talk about later on in the show, when the glitch doesn't happen. We are going to have another debut. Yeah, guys, more debuts, and it's pretty fucking amazing, but it should be pretty interesting. And then we've got in our main event another spectacular match. Another spectacular main event. And these main events each week are getting insane. And to answer some questions regarding the brand split video, and so far we have got 100% yes. From every comment, we want to see it happen. So remember, we still got a week to determine altogether. So if you have not voted for the brand split and you're just watching this video, yes or no on the brand split, down in the comments below. Yes or no on the brand split. If you have not already voted on the other video, I've already taken your votes into consideration, obviously. So yeah, that's that. But there's Monster taking him down with a big DDT. And Jay Austin trying to get back up. He rolls out of the ring, comes right back into the ring, and shook off a kick, punches him in the face, and goes in for, you know what's coming. There's the first side slam. There's the second side slam, and the next one should be a German suplex. Oh, look at him, he's ready. He's trying to take out the Monster. And the Monster is the one, they bumped into each other on the first episode, and the Monster looked like he was ready to fight. But hold up. Powerbomb by Jay Austin. Can he get the win? Did he put away Rick Morgan with that? 1, 2, and no, the Monster comes out. But right after Jay Austin's impressive victory over Rick Morgan, he walked into the back, and the Monster and Jay Austin bumped into each other. They both looked pretty pissed, but they decided to back off. And after that, I thought it'd be an intriguing matchup to see what would happen if we put these two together. So this is what is kind of going on with this match. And what is this? Looks like a Falcon Arrow. New finisher, I guess. 1, 2, and no, he's out. But now that the glitch happened, that's what we're calling this. We're just gonna call it a glitch. Now that the glitch happened, we are going to have another match, and since we have already had this whole, pay-per-view booked. The pay-per-view is almost booked for another match, and that's next week with James Dashby going one-on-one with Champ in a no DQ match, since their match last week got thrown out because of the champion gaming. And that's the only match we're waiting to have booked on the actual card, and then the card will be filled up. So what I'm actually planning to do between Jay Awesome and a Monster is put it on the pre-show. I did a pre-show I think once last year. I never really did it any other time, and I'm going to bring it back for this episode since we got a special occasion match, I guess. And look at the Monster. He is on the top rope. You never really see this from the big guy, and there's a clothesline off the top rope. I don't know how he was able to pull off a move like that, but now he goes in there with a big DDT, planting him right on his damn head. You're going to pull him into the middle of the ring. 1, 2, and no. Again, Awesome kicked out. It looks like he's going to set up for another finisher. Probably the choke slam. That was his finisher last year. I don't know. It's the Falcon Arrow now, but that's a pretty high fall. A 7-foot fall from a Falcon Arrow. I don't think anybody 7 foot's ever done a Falcon Arrow like that. But there's 2 and 3. And the Monster gets the victory. We are going to put an asterisk, but I can't say that. Well, we're going to do it just because of the glitch. And just because I really didn't want to have this match, but I felt like I needed to come out here and talk about it so we could have it on the pre-show. So let's get this whole thing behind us. So Jay Awesome and El Monster, don't get discouraged because you're going to have another match on the pre-show of Just Bring It. And hey, I think it's going to work out just fine. But so now let's get into the show. We're still in the show, but let's get into 2 important matches. I mean, these matches are big time. We got a debut and a what is this? The Republic beats up Money, and look at Freak Show backing them up. Like, just stay back, because I don't think they want any part of the Freak. They know they've got freaking Money at the pay-per-view, and well, they're trying to take out Money, but I don't think they have anything. I think they still have to worry, even if they just took out Money, because the Freak Show's still there, and the Freak Show was dominant in their first match. So yeah, that's interesting. And now we go to this debut match. Not Jackson. He's already debuted in the Battle Royale in the first episode. So here's where the brand split comes into play. He would be on the shows more, but he is going to be facing a debuting superstar in Aaron Albright. And very unique superstar in Aaron Albright, and looks like Jackson's ready to bring some justice to this FPSG locker room, which I'm excited to see what he can do on a more normal base match, because obviously he was in the Battle Royale, not a normal match. So here he goes in a debut match. We thought it'd be a interesting styles to clash. Wow. Nah, I didn't mean to say that, but because we're not AJ Styles, but you know, whatever. It's interesting to see these 2 guys play out, because one, as you can tell, is Aaron Albright is cocky as ever. I mean, he's come out here, he's flashy looking, he's arrogant, and Johnny Jackson just looks like he's ready to just bust some heads. So interesting to see. And we start off right with Albright down with a power slam right as it begins. Wow. Quick way to start the match. Brings him back up to his feet, and he was trying to go for that Hurricane Rana, and Jackson stops him right down with a power bomb. Looks like he was going for something there. Albright with a reversal, and there's the standing elbow drop. Kick to the back, and there's another kick to the back, and now goes after the arm. Whew. Oh, he might be signaling that it's over, but no. There's a reversal from Jackson. I didn't think it was going to be over that quick, but he was signaling for it. There's a knee to the gut. Goes in there for a headlock and a knee right to the face. No, there's another reversal. Wow. Another reversal. Wow, these two are pretty even so far with a neck breaker from Jackson there. Now goes into the submission. And oh my god, look at the leg bend. Your leg is not supposed to bend that way. And I don't know how he got out of that. Holy shit. And now it goes in there. Look at the Hurricane Rana from Albright Adam. The leg is not supposed to bend like that. Oh, look at this standing moonsault. What a move. And now goes to the outside ring apron, telling Jackson to get up. What has he got going on out here? Not where you want to be. There's a forearm. Ooh. The athleticism on Albright. What a move there. And now goes right back after that arm. It's a pretty interesting match so far. And now here we go, Albright into a brain buster. Could it be over already? He does not go for the pin. He's gonna look like he's gonna go for his finisher. I guess we can see what his finisher is early. And there's DDT. I mean, face first. Your nose is broken, sir. 1, 2, and no. Jackson with a kick out. There's a certain way you hit DDTs that make it look believable, and I believe that's one of the DDTs that you say ouch every time you see it, and you do, because damn, your nose looks like it could be broken for a DDT like that. But look at Jackson able to get out of it with a reversal. Now from his knees he picks Albright up and into a not superplex, just a vertical standing suplex. Superplex is off the top rope. And now we go in for those elbows right to the top of the head. Oh, he rolls out of the way of the kick, but Jackson catches him. And it looks like he's going for a neck breaker. Albright with a reversal. Jackson catches him right back to a snap suplex. Oh, kick right to the face. Or stomp. Now there's a knee stomp. And these two are beating the crap out of each other. And it's only about a couple, like maybe 5 minutes into the matchup. Jackson takes time to, what the fuck? Hands, well, I don't even know. That was insane. But he lands a kick. He took time to go and taunt to the fans or whatever. And now there's a leg drop. This is what the hell. Here we go. 1, 2, and there's a kick out from Albright. So what I was trying to say is, what a move. He goes into a flip, flips back over, and hits the Inseguri. And what a move. And then goes for a leg drop off the top rope. Albright still standing into a tornado DDT. And wow. What a match. There's 2, and there's another kick out. Man. This is insane. And now there's a neck breaker. These men are going all out here. Look at this. Albright. He saw Jackson taunting him over there, and he wants to get a little payback, obviously. Now he goes, sends it in. Oh my god, what a neck breaker. That is vicious, but look at Jackson. Right back on the attack for a neck breaker of his own. Now there's a stomp to the gut. Another stomp to the gut. Picks him back up to his feet. Could it be the end? And that's the snap suplex. That is going for his finisher. It would have been a natural, perfect time to do it. But he takes time. I mean, these guys are just one-upping each other out here, it seems. They hit a move, and they let the fans, I guess, cheer for them. It's pretty interesting to see these two wrestlers clashing. Oh, shit! I think that's called a standing Meteora. I don't know how the move is called. There's a 2 count, but he kicks out. So, interesting finisher. Let me know if I'm saying that move right. I've never been able to say it. So, Mr. Jackson, if you have a name for that finisher, let me know so it'll be easier to say than trying to say the name of that finisher. And now again, Jackson goes back up to the top rope, and he's got this match under control with another leg drop straight into the pin. 1, 2, and no, again, another kick out. Surprisingly, another kick out, I might say. And he's waiting for Albright to stand back up to his feet, kind of circling around Now he's just standing back here. What does he got planned? Oh, he looked like he was going for a knockout clothesline. But Albright with a reversal and now goes into the Hurricane Rana. He tried to hit that earlier in the match and got caught with a powerbomb. I'm surprised he went back to it, but the second time obviously was the charm. And now he goes stomping all over the arms, just taking out the arm, it seems. And oh my god. Again, right after the arms. Now he picks Jackson back up and goes for another brain buster, second one of the match. Signals that it's the end again, but so far Jackson has withstood everything and kicked out. Well, so has Mr. Aaron Albright. So pretty even, like I said. What does he got playing here? Shining Wizard. Holy shit. And Jackson's down. I don't know how he's going to kick out. And he does not go for a pin. He's going to pull him in the middle of the ring. And he didn't go for the pin. That is a question. I'd question that decision, to be honest, because I would have went for the pin. Well, he pulls him over here. Oh, he uses the rope for a dirty pin. There's two, and no. Again, Jackson kicks out, even with his foot on the rope. That is insane passion to stay in this matchup through everything. And both of these wrestlers have showed how great they can be. And there's a reversal from Jackson. Oh, there, a kick to the leg. And goes in for another finisher. Goes and hooks the legs. 1, 2, and 3. He finally gets the victory. Man, what an outstanding debut. Technically for both, because this is, again, Jackson's first normal match. And this is Aaron's first appearance in FPSG. And to be honest, even though Mr. Aaron lost, I gotta say it was a pretty good debut, because these two men went to hell and back with this matchup, showing that they are future champions, and no matter what, because they put on a show. I mean, it was insanely good. The brain busters, everything. Classic match. And so far, Fully Loaded this season has not disappointed with the matches. You gotta give us that. These guys, well, this whole roster deserves a big round of applause. They have had outstanding match after outstanding match. It's been insane. So now it's time to move on to I want to know what's going to happen here. Rob Havoc let me know last week that he was going to address the crowd over the whole FPSG universe tonight. And that's exactly what is happening now. Here comes the former 2-time FPSG World Heavyweight Champion, the leader of the Chaos Club, Rob Havoc, to discuss some things with the FPSG universe. Wow, Rob Havoc letting everybody know, if Ryan Kelly can't show up because of the concussion, he just wants the title. Well, I don't know if that's exactly what's going to happen. At PSG, we fight around here, so if Mr. Ryan Kelly cannot show up from his it's a minor concussion. He's been sidelined for a couple weeks now, so but like I said, who knows if the doctors clear him for his big title defense against Rob Havoc. So Rob Havoc basically saying, if Ryan Kelly does show up, he doesn't think he'll leave standing. And this is just throwing this rivalry has gotten to be pretty big. We saw at CAW Mania, it was AJ Mitchell versus Ryan Kelly. Ryan Kelly gets a victory, but Rob Havoc did get involved in the match. Some might say Rob Havoc handed him the victory. Ryan Kelly wants to think the other way, because, Ryan Kelly thinks that he could have won, and he very well could have. But we're gonna really see who's the better wrestler at just bring it. And I, for one, am ready for this matchup. Ryan Kelly asked for no Chaos Club to get involved. He just wants one-on-one with Rob Havoc, and that's exactly what he's going to get. But, I mean, the Chaos Club making a statement by taking him out a couple weeks before his match. This is pretty intriguing, very intense rivalry. But our main event, which we're just not getting into, so you saw the entrances, you know who they are. Thomas, coming back from last season, he had a good showing in the Battle Royale in the first episode. And Mr. Rick Morgan had an outstanding match versus Jay Awesome in the first episode. So, back on episode 4, they get an opportunity to showcase even what they got more in season 2 in store, because both of these guys, well, Thomas had a pretty impressive showcase in season 1. He was kind of new to the roster. He had, I think it was just the one pay-per-view appearance. He beat the Doctor in a Hell in a Cell match, which was the best Hell in a Cell match we've had in our history, as the ropes just glitched out on us there as Thomas flies from the top rope, and Rick Morgan was involved in a epic battle royale to determine the #1 contender, or just a person who gets a future title shot. So, you know, which is pretty interesting. And Rick Morgan, he didn't win, but he wants to come out here and show everybody that he can still get the job done. He had an outstanding match with the debuting Jay Awesome. Let's see if we can have another outstanding match with Thomas. This is going to be good. There's an elbow to the face. As Thomas sends him. When Thomas hits the snapmare, it's not one of just weak snapmare where you just kind of float him over. He fucking just brings him down. And that's one of the things that I like about Thomas. He's vicious with every shot he takes. As Rick Morgan tries to get back in the matchup, but there's another reversal from Thomas. And there's a kick to the gut, and now goes in for a backbreaker and into a neck breaker. Perfect combination of moves. As now he's going to pull Thomas into the middle of the ring, goes in for the standing leg drop. Now goes in after the arm. Picks Thomas back up and tries to go for look like a cutter, but Thomas saw it coming, stops it in its tracks, and now Rick Morgan with a big time reversal and goes in for a mic check. Pulls Thomas into the middle of the ring. Could it be over already? He's going to pull Thomas over. Go for the pin. Here we go, ref. 1, 2, and no, Thomas gets up. Oh, kick right to the back. Oh, looks like he's setting up for the finisher. He hits this. Could be all over. Turns him around and into a, I would say, an inverted Falcon Arrow. That was nasty. Here we go with a pin. That was insane. 1, 2, and no, Thomas kicks out. I don't know if that was an inverted Falcon Arrow or just a crazy fireman's carry move. That was awesome. New move from Rick Morgan here, but again he went for that cutter, and the second time just didn't work out for him again, and Thomas saw it coming, goes into a Michinoku driver. So he picks Morgan up and another reversal into a clothesline. And a kick right to the back again. Thomas, it was kind of going back and forth in the beginning, but it seems to go right into Rick Morgan's favor. But the match is still going. We probably got a lot left. There's 2. And, well, I thought we were going to have a lot left, but I almost there for a minute. I thought it was over. Rick Morgan, full control of this matchup. Thomas is really going to get back into this, and soon. Because, you know, that 5 to 6 minute mark in the match is normally when you might know who's going to win the match. And Rick Morgan is in full control of just stomping on the back of Thomas's head repeatedly. Oh, Thomas with a great reversal. See if we can get back into this. The Irish whips him to the outside. Thomas hangs on. Rick Morgan hangs on. Thomas goes out there after him, and what the hell is he doing? No, DDT to the apron. Well, we thought Rick Morgan might have been the clear winner so far, and nope. Well, I don't know who's the clear winner. After that DDT, and then there's a reversal. These guys are just beating the crap out of each other, and a Michinoku driver on the outside picks Thomas back up and throws him right into the ring announcers and into the chairs, and again into the chairs, and just throwing the punches. Now he's got him up on his shoulders into the flapjack. And now he's going to pick Thomas back up. Irish whip him right back into the ring. Let's see if he can get the victory. Well, he's got to be dazed after that DDT on the apron. That was vicious. Now he's going to pull Thomas over. Go for the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out from Thomas. He's not done yet. Rick Morgan still probably going to have to do a lot more. And he looked like he was going for the elbows to the shoulder. Thomas with a big reversal. Forearm right to the face. There's a punch to the... And there's a there's a zigzag. Wow. He's going to pick Rick Morgan back up. I would have went for the pin. But there's a shoulder tackle. There's another shoulder tackle. Takes and ducks the clothesline. Goes into the side slam. And could that be the big momentum change that Thomas needs to get the victory? No, another stop by Rick Morgan with the reversal. Ducks the clothesline, but Thomas comes right back with the clothesline. Big time reversal again. But let's see if it can happen. Here's the pin. 1, 2, and no, another kick out from Rick Morgan. What a main event. Now Thomas goes in for the elbows to the top of the head. Oh my gosh. He's going to pick Morgan back up. And holy shit, look at the urine slam. Put away a couple of people last year with that move. And he's going to take some time. I don't think... barely staying over there. Leaning up against the turnbuckles. But here we go. Rick Morgan trying to get back up. Gets caught with a kick. Another stomp. I mean, this... Oh, now there's one to the back of the head. He's going to pull Morgan in the center, very dead center of the ring, and there's a dropping fist to the face. Now the elbows to the shoulder. Vicious matchup so far. I'm going to pick Morgan back up and into the Falcon Arrow. Holy shit. And it takes more time to taunt. Seen a lot of that tonight. A lot of these matches, these people, the calls, and just have been taking some time to show the fans that they're the best, which that's never a bad thing to get the crowd on your side, but it kind of cost Thomas there as Rick Morgan sends him into the turnbuckle. Turns him around. What does the guy playing? Throws him off. Drags him over. What? Is he going for this move again? He goes up to the second rope and just kind of sits back on his chest. Is that move effective? Here's the pin. 1, 2. No! Thomas kicks out. Wasn't that effective that time? Well, you never know what's going to happen. Oh, God. He's just going to drag him to the other corner and do it again. Can he hit it on the second corner and win? Here we go. Again, just falls right down on the chest of Thomas. Let's see. Here's the pin. 1, 2, 3. He gets the victory on that. I guess just splash. I mean, he didn't really use that move last year. He brings a lot of new moves to the arsenal this year. The finisher, he hit it 2 straight times and got the victory. Well, I think what came into play was this whole match was brutal. I mean, they beat the crap out of each other. Well, they beat the holy shit out of each other. Let's be serious here. And just, I guess, the final time with that butt splash, Thomas couldn't take it anymore. And there's your winner in Rick Morgan. And that's going to do it for this week's edition of CAW Universe Mode. Remember to vote down in the comments below, yes or no on the brand split. Like, subscribe, and comment. I am out. Thank you so much for watching.